What's up? Ranger Raven 5678 here, and welcome back to Warhammer. First of all, do I sound good? Huh? Alright. I hope I do, because I have finally went ahead and invested into a new microphone, and this is specifically for like podcasting, streaming, and all that stuff. So now I'm rocking with like 3 different phones, man. This I have this one for for my PC recording and stuff like that. I got another one for the PlayStation because I might still use the PlayStation one. I still like that one. I don't know. I'll figure out what I do with it. And then of course I have the one I use my headset with, which is what I used yesterday. Sorry, by the way, about the mic quality. I know I sounded like Squidward throughout the entire episode, but oh man, that was some. Oh man, that was some good dinner. All right, my bad. But anyways, so yeah, but yeah, sorry if you guys are gonna be able to hear some of the background, which you will. If you can hear that, this microphone that I got is really good, and I mean really good at picking up noises. But don't worry, I went ahead and invested in getting that foam cover, so I should be having that in the next episode, possibly. I don't know, depends on what time it gets here. But I want to go ahead and get an episode out now because I'll be working by the time this episode is out, and I want to go ahead and continue, not only playing this game but practicing more PC recordings and stuff like that. So I appreciate you guys' patience. I know, like I said, it's not the best quality that I can put in and all that stuff, but I'm trying here, man. Like I said, I fell asleep during computer class, alright? So give your boy a break, okay? They didn't teach me, they didn't, at least as far as I know, they didn't teach us how to stream and all that shit. But I'm learning everything right now as I go along. So anyways, so where we last left off, we fought and held back the wolf guy, but he ran away again because he's a little bitch. But before the end of the episode, we got some skill points that stuff like that. So eventually your character will gain a level, and if you played any RPG games like that, once you earned enough experience points, then your character will go up a level, and then you'll be able to get some skill points and stuff like that to put into different stuff. And I'm pretty sure I explained this in the last episode, but I didn't really explain deeply, so I'm going to go ahead and go into a deeper explanation. So first off, the first and probably the most important thing that you should always put your skill points in is the blue skill tree. This stuff will basically are kind of like quality of life skill trees. You got Logistin, which will give you casualty replenishment rate. You got Quartermaster to reduce the upkeep cost of your unit. Just stuff like that. And so the one thing that I always usually go for is Logistin. Straight up, just go ahead and spend all my points in that. And I try to get everything I want into the blue skill tree first before I do anything else. But before we go ahead, the next thing I always go for is the yellow skill tree. The yellow skill tree mainly focuses on the character itself. So for example, Yuri right here, he will be having an additional 5 melee attack on his stat. After that, he'll be having some more stuff or stat buffs that we can give him. And then sometimes, our character will have different abilities, like this, for example, Killing Blow. His base weapon damage is plus 50%, armor piercing weapon damage plus 50%, which is pretty damn good if you ask me, man. So yeah, and then after that, that's when I'll go into the red skill tree, and this basically buffs your army. So for example, okay, so this one reduces reload time for Corsair units, for basically ranged units. Basically, our archers will fire at a faster rate than normal, and stuff like that, and then it gives better armor, better weapons, just stuff like that. And then up here, these are kind of like more perks that you can unlock as you level up, except these two. So this little thing, I believe this is an automatic unlock when you get to a certain rank, but as you can see here, once we get to rank 8, we'll get a mount. So you will be on a war horse, and then eventually a war bear, and the kids love their bears, man. But each lords and factions race will have their own unique skill tree. They might share the same like perks and stuff like that you can get, but overall, it's quite different. So again, we're gonna go ahead and put all of our points into the logicians. So, and like I said, I apologize if you guys can hear like some of the background noise and stuff like that. I try to make it less miserable. Hopefully the game will kind of block some of it out. And to be honest, for the most part, you'll probably be hearing my fan. But you know, hey, if you kind of think about it, I mean, we are in the snowy mountains full of wind and shit, so not
something
too bad, I guess.
disturbs them.
They howl for scolding.
But yeah, I promise in the next episode, this phone cover, hopefully if it's fit and if this is the right one, hopefully that will drown out that sound. So
If you do,
Urson guides me.
alright,
Dervingard is close.
we gotta keep
Then
marching
give the
north
order.
to get to
We're ready
Dervingard.
to march.
So let's go ahead and find this bastard and put it into him.
Dervingard.
He should be nearby.
On to Dervingard.
Yeah, here he is.
There. I see it.
At last.
Alright, so now we'll be doing our first settlement battle. So all the other battles, you know, it's kind of been on a battlefield. But here, right now, we'll be launching our first invasion of a settlement. Now, depending on who it is, and what kind of settlement this is, it'll be different.
Finally, we reach these
So
walls.
sometimes it can be a
Not
castle.
celebrate yet, Garrett.
Sometimes it will be
First, we
like
must
a
deal
city or
with the
town.
wolf.
But here, this is like a small settlement, and these are usually the easiest ones to.
Dervingard was
raid and
built to
capture.
defy the dark powers and prevent another great war against chaos. But the stronghold has fallen into ruin, blackened by those that defile its halls. It has become the den of the wolf.
Alright. Yeah, man, so I'm thinking like probably Monday we'll start like our first game on the PC, because you know I actually still like, I feel like the best way I'm gonna get even better at like knowing what stuff is to definitely go through an entire game. And the game that we're gonna be going through, man, I'm so hyped. It's such a good freaking game. Alright, sorry, I'm about to like wipe my pants. We haven't even played the game yet. Alright, here we go. So this is a settlement battle, a little bit different from an open battlefield, but yeah, as you can tell, the defenders are gonna have such an advantage in terms of, you know, well, a lot of stuff actually. I mean, as you see this, they have multiple ways that they can just kind of block us in from capturing the city. They got like, they can put their archers here and start shooting over the walls and stuff like that. I mean, there's so many things that they also do. They also normally they'll also have get points, and they can use points to have like little like arrow towers or walls that the archers can get up on, and they can start shooting over, and we'll have to destroy and all that stuff. So yeah, it's a little bit harder to attack than defend, but then again, when we go into Immortal Empires, the best advice I can give you when you're attacking is to bide your time, especially if you're attacking like an elven city. It's a lot easier to wait and take out a city with the settlement garrisons than the city with, you know, with the army itself there. So it's the same. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna go ahead and set these guys back a little bit, because if they have cavalry units or war dogs or anything like that, we want them to ideally go in and charge at our spears, because our spears are gonna stop. If you guys remember, our spears are really good at blocking and stopping the charges and stuff like that. So we got our boy Yuri right here. All right, let's see what we're dealing with. Yep, we got even more units coming up, and there he is. The coward. The one that chooses to run away. He has nowhere to run now, so
Wolf limps into his lair.
once we win this one, we
I
should be
will
able to
not give him
win.
a chance to lick his wounds. Draw your weapons. We take Dervingard back in Urson's name.
Alright. So they're sending out their cavalry units. Go ahead and get our archers to fire on them. Go ahead and soften them up a bit. Here they come, boys. Oh shit, they're putting full force over here. We're gonna go ahead and get our guys over there. They're putting double the cabs over here, man. That's crazy. It's amazing how different the AI is in terms of what they're gonna do. Because last time I had to do this, they actually attacked from different sides. But this time they decided to put two on one side. That's nuts. That is crazy to me. Thankfully, though, these guys are on horses. It's gonna make it a lot easier for my archers to shoot. They should be running away though, because they're overwhelmed. They're getting shot by archers. So, yeah, there they go. Nice. Alright, we did good on the first assault, but we gotta be prepared for more. Alright, so here's what the plan of attack is. So we're gonna go ahead and get our shield guys, and I'm gonna have them focus on attacking this flank here. Boom and boom. And then I see more war dogs over here, so I'm actually gonna go ahead and put another unit of spearmen over here. Might give, should I give another one? No, because if they decided to come over here and flank us, they're gonna be able to take my shield guys from the back. So we'll go ahead and put a unit of spearmen here. Oh, they're coming out. Holy shit. Wait, is golden wolves returned from the hunt? Oh shit. Okay, hold up. We got wolves coming out. The wolves came back for battle. Alright, thank God our archers are automatically firing on them. Go ahead and move Yuri up so we can get them in some more motivation, but our archers are already shooting at the men. But holy shit, okay. Hurry up and get in position, boys. Here comes the war dogs. They came back way too soon. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and send a unit of shields in. We're gonna go ahead and stop the archers too, because actually we're gonna have them fire over here because they have a bit of an angle. But yeah, once again, archers can fire and hit your own men, so you want to be really strategic and like the angle your archers are firing at. So there they go. Alright, they're running away. And remember, if you just see a white flag, that means they're retreating, but they're not finished. They'll come back. If you see a skull, that means that they're broken. They're not coming back whatsoever. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and stick to our original plan anyways. I'm honestly surprised because the last time the AI did not do that. Are they sending another wave of dudes out here? Oh my god, these fuckers are aggressive. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get set up. We're going to put a guy here. You know what? We're going to go ahead and put another shield guy over here. And then let's put our archers here and here. Alright. Yeah, it looks like they're charging out too. They're charging out one at a time, man. That's so strange. Like, last time the AI just stuck in here and actually held their ground really well. But now they're just like, screw it. We're chaos. We're Norskins. We're gonna kill as many dudes as we can. So, yeah, here comes another wave. Oh, that's so cool having like a dead horse in the middle of the battlefield and stuff. Yeah. Nice. Gonna go ahead and have them charge in. So yeah, as long as we keep the slow approach going and stuff like that, we'll lose less men. We're gonna actually go ahead and get some spear troops over here. But should be able to put them that way. So now they'll follow a little path just so they don't get in the way of the archers. There we go. That's fine that we didn't put our shields in because they're going to be doing more work over here. So, alright. Now, if they're done charging out and sallying out, that's actually a term for it. It's called sallying out. When defenders leave the city to come and fight the attackers head on. Alright, we're going to leave our weaker spearmen out here, and we're going to put our stronger spearmen and have them come over to the flank. Alright, so yeah, we'll put our 2 damage spear units. We'll have them team up with the, what do you call them? Have them team up with the shield dudes just so they can get more protection and stuff. I'm going to speed this up a bit. And I think they should be able to fire, actually. Yeah, they're able to fire over the building. Alright. And if they try to come around and fight, they're either going to have to go through the shields or go through the spear. But either way, they're going to have a tough time. They're going to have a bad time. There we go. Alright, they decided to just stay there and take it. Alright. What about these guys? Are we able to do them? No. So, it was smart to actually do that against the dogs because they have no shield, obviously. But when it comes to dudes with shield, they'll actually raise their heads and try to defend. Okay, now they're coming forward. Yeah, they're getting ready to launch their attacks. Go ahead and send our boys, get them ready. Actually, it's gonna be they're gonna class a whole lot sooner, so. Alright. So yeah, so if you're with your arching units, it's more smarter to have your boys fire at guys with no shield than the guys with the shield, because obviously again they'll just raise their shield and block most of the damage. Because yeah, like where the arrow lands, the arrow is gonna hit. That's why you see all these arrows on the ground. So that's what I love about this game. Yeah. Oh, nice. Our archers managed to take out some of them. Let's see what's going on over here. Okay. Alright, we'll go ahead and leave it to 1 unit right now. And then once they start getting tired of it, we'll go ahead and swap them out. Yeah, if they can hold on just a little long, then we'll go ahead. We'll be able to send the boys back around. Okay, we're actually just about out of ammo with our archer units. Which is okay because when it comes to Kislev, a lot of their units are hybrids. So even though they run out, they have axes and stuff. So they're not good, and I wouldn't recommend them, you know, going to the front line. But if you need to help another unit out or something like that to hold a line, then it is highly recommended that you go ahead and switch them out. You know, you gotta do anything you can to keep your guys alive. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and buff our boys up. So how are we doing over here? Not the best. These guys are getting winded. But they did just receive that buff from Fury, so. Oh no, my boy. That guy just took a couple hits right here. Damn. Okay, there he goes. I was gonna say my dude was holding out strong. So. And yeah, so usually at this point when the health bars are really different, usually enemies will run away and hide. But because these guys, these Norskin units over here, they got. If you look at the leadership, they're at. Well, normally they would be at 52, but that's a lot of leadership. So they're gonna be holding their ground for quite a while. But it shouldn't be too much of a problem for us. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and switch out our units here. So here's another thing you gotta keep up with your units too. is the fact that they also have a stamina. So real quick, so we're looking at these guys, right? You got spear infantry, you got eager, charging, you got fresh. Fresh is basically like how they're performing in battle and how long they fought and how they're doing. So you see over here, these guys are very tired. You know, they use a lot of their stamina. They need to rest. Otherwise, they're not going to perform as efficient as they can be. So you got these guys over here. They're very tired. Our guys are only just tired, so they're still definitely going to win this one. But if we needed to, if they were holding this line properly and stuff like that, then we'll be switching these guys out with these, just so we can keep, you know, these troops are fresh while these guys are very tired, and these guys can come to the back line and rest up a bit. Alright, these guys are finally retreating after a really hard fought battle, man. They did a good job. But I'm gonna go ahead, flank around these guys. We might get a 1v1 versus Yuri versus Skolden. I think because our archer units are out of ammo, we'll just keep them in the back, try to keep as many alive as we can. Alright, so these guys actually held their line very well. So because they managed to do that, we managed to break through on one side, and now we're going to be coming in. And these guys should break pretty easily. Yeah, look at them charging. Yeah! Oh, so cool. So I have a huge smile on my face, man. This game is just so cool, man. I'm so glad that I finally, like, get to, you know, put this on YouTube and all that stuff. Like, I know there's, like, millions of other content creators that play this game and stuff like that, but I feel like that I can be finally, like, a part of that and all that. It feels so cool. Alright. Let's go ahead and get that 1v1 going. Yeah, we got 1v1 battle of the lords. Nice. Oh shit, we got a whole squad coming up.
Taking position. Taking point. Wolf tough Kislevites.
So yeah, we're not done yet. Here they come. Come on, boys. Push through. Oh, look at them. They're all retreating. They're all getting the hell out of here. Damn, it was about to get epic, too. By the way, have you guys noticed the weapon that the guy is using? This flaming weapon and all that stuff? That's pretty sick, actually. Okay, Yuri is getting his ass beat. So, you know what? Since everybody's retreated, we're going to go ahead and stick the entire army on him. And at this point, it's just going to be about wearing him down. So, go ahead and get the buff going as well. And just speed up time too, because we'll be here for a while if we don't. But yeah, look at the time, man. It's been 14 minutes since the battle goes. So I mean, it's a long time to us. But like war back in the day, man, they used to last days, you know, months, weeks and stuff. I mean, I don't mean war, I mean battles, you know. So, oh damn, these guys were like, fuck this shit. Look at them running. I thought we were just gonna be normal everyday citizens now. How are they doing? Yeah, this guy's finally fighting to the death, so. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and pull these guys back. They're getting their asses handed to them. Oh my god! No. Keep running, boys. Don't let them catch you. Alright, should be dead in a few seconds. Come on.
Ocean's Call!
I think that was it. Yep, his head got chopped off. Woo! Finally, man. That battle was a grind a bit, but that's usually how
As the
seasons
last
are
enemy
too.
drew their final breath, a single ray of sunlight broke through the grayest of clouds. Dervingard was
If you want to see like a lot of like battles and stuff like that that focus like on the units fighting and all that stuff, I highly recommend you watch Pixelated Apollo. Very good Total War YouTuber. He does a lot of Rome 2 and stuff like that, and I can't really blame him because Rome 2 is such a good game. But yeah, it is so fun watching the units fight and stuff like that.
We had
So.
searched for, longed for, was ours.
Alright. So now Yeri will be taking that very blade that the Wolf of Dervingard was carrying.
Leave the sword. The weapon is cursed.
The blade is too rare to be cast aside.
You hold sin in your hand.
I hold strength in my hand. Nothing more.
Look around you. Dervingard is infested with chaos.
We sanctify these grounds.
How, brother? How do we purge chaos from these walls?
We build a totem to Ursun. Let our devotion banish corruption.
Alright.
Beyond Dervingard.
So now, once again, we're going to be building, upon this settlement right here.
I
And
pray
build totem
Ursun can
Ursun.
absolve the stronghold.
You will help us. Dervingard will be restored.
Alright, and I'm going to enter turn.
You were right. The taint of chaos recedes.
And Dervingard is truly liberated.
Once more, the light of Kislev shines in the darkness of the Chaos Wastes. Dervingard is free from tyranny.
Word has reached those in hiding. They return to us.
Frostmaiden. We are fortunate to find a magic user.
Nice.
Frost Maiden.
Zoria the Frostmaiden recounted the fall of Dervingard. The commander, Slavin Kearns, fell into madness. Tainted by the dark gods, his iron will tempered into an endless want for power. The boyar abandoned the stronghold. Taking all provisions, he left for the far reaches of the Chaos Wastes. Any who opposed him were hung from the walls. Those that remained suffered at the hands of the savage Northmen. I found Kearns' journal hidden in his quarters. His words are evidence of heresy. Ursun's judgment will be swift. If I find him, I will kill him.
Alright, so we can either keep it a secret, or we can show our brother, which we'll obviously show our bro.
A book of lies. Burn it.
The testament of a traitor. He will face justice.
Alright,
Dervingard is
so now it is time to talk about heroes.
We leave Dervingard at first light.
Leave. We gave our word to keep Dervingard safe.
Ursun confides in me. We must journey through the Chaos Waste and find the Lucent Maze. The next step to save Ursun.
Let the
Alright,
frost
so even though we
empower
freed
us.
Dervingard, we still have to go find and save Ursun. So now we are going to talk about something different. We're going to be talking about heroes. So as you guys already know, so we have our army, we got our units and stuff like that. And of course, our character is considered a legendary lord. Like, that is who we are. That's who we're playing and stuff like that. Well, now we also
Frozen
have
glory.
hero. So heroes are basically like legendary lords, but without an army. In fact, these guys are basically, depending on who they are, you can either add them into your army and they'll give buffs, plus they'll also fight during the battles with you, with your army too. Or you can like send them out to like settlements or different armies to like do different things like assassinate the Lord, damage the walls, assault units, you know, and it'll make the units, you know, have damage and stuff like that. You know, stuff that will keep your thing buffed and all that stuff. But I personally always prefer to keep these guys in my army anyways, so that they can, you know, fight with us on the battlefield. Anyways, with all that too said and done, we also can recruit more units. So let's go ahead and get at least two of these guys, and then let's see. Let's go ahead and get another unit of. I think we'll go ahead and get a unit of Corsair Spears. So again, Kislev have hybrid units, a lot of hybrid units, so they can do multiple things. And I think it might be good to get a missile and spear infantry, particularly because you're not always going to be there to be able to protect your archers. So if your archers are usually, you know, if a cavalry unit flanks around your line and they're going after your archers, at least the Corsair Spear units can, you know, hold, you know, against them somewhat. So it might be better to get them with spears, because, you know, more benefits and stuff. But it's really up to you, though. I'm gonna go ahead and go down this way.
The path splits. Which way, brother?
Urson is silent. I must decide.
Alright.
Urson growls low in my ear. He tells me knowledge forbidden by the great orthodoxy. I now know the names of the dark gods and their demonic servants. This land warps under the influence of Tzeentch, the changer of ways, the chaos god of magic, and the architect of fate. The demons that serve Tzeentch are spellcasters and creatures of arcane fire.
Alright, so we can either embrace the magic, and we'll also get a single unit of a snow leopard, which are very good for the front lines, or we keep the tradition and we unlock bear war sleds, which are basically dudes in sleds that are being carried by bears, and they got guns. I like guns, you know. I'm an American, you know, so automatically the guns are gonna attract me, right? You know, bang bang pow. So, all right.
Today, we do not fight Northmen.
The demons.
Today, we fight demons. But with Urson's blessing, our blades will bite deep. Every true Kislevite knows, suffer not the demon to live. By campfire light, I read the journal. Why did Kearns abandon his duty? Before he left Dervingard, he made forays into the Chaos Wastes. He fought enemies and even gained the allegiance of tribes. He called such fates the Trials. They allowed him to navigate these hostile lands. If I am to survive here, I must perform these trials. The journal tells of great rewards if I do.
Alright, and we can either go on as the Subjugator, take on the trial to defeat 2 armies of Tzeentch, or the Conqueror. Take on the trial to capture Tzeentch stronghold. So we're gonna actually try to capture a Tzeentch stronghold. So Tzeentch is one of the 4 chaos gods. And she is basically the god of the changing of ways, of magic, of all knowledge, you know, just multiple shits. So we are gonna go ahead and okay, hey. Wow. Good one, sir. Thanks for coming out. We're gonna come over here and beat your ass. So, and we're also gonna take a look at the bear war sleds. That's so hard to say. But right before we actually got into the battle, I just remembered that I actually need to recruit the bear war sleds. So I had to actually go back a bit, and I did just that. So, but look at them, they're so cool, man, and they got guns too. So, super awesome. I can't wait to use them. Alright, also I got a bit more units as well. Just because, well, you know, we can afford them. So, alright, so here's one thing I want to go ahead and talk about before we start this battle that is also brand new. Well, it's not brand new, but, you know, just so you can understand what's up with, well, a certain thing. So, and the last episode, I'm pretty sure I explained, so in the green box, this is basically our deployment zone, and this is where we can basically, you know, set units at wherever we want. The enemies that we are fighting will also have one too. Well, if you have vanguard units like these guys here, they can actually deploy outside the green box. They're not restricted to just being deployed in the green box. You can set them out like out here and stuff like that. And it is very good if you want to go ahead and like set an ambush, like you want to put them like over here into like the forest, and you can like you know, they'll be hidden, as this indicator will tell us right here. So vanguard deployment and hidden. So thought I go ahead and put that out there. So, and we will go ahead and probably do just that. Depends if the army actually decides to come to us. One thing I love about armies with artillery is the fact that you can bring the armies to you for the most part. Because I hate it when the enemy wants you to come to them, because, well, you know, you gotta have units waste their stamina just to run over there. So, I mean, usually they'll stay fresh, but I'd rather keep them 100% than like 98. So, we'll go ahead and send these guys out there too. Boom. And then, oh yeah, and then we also got our hero as well, so our frost mating as well. So again, single entity unit, but they can be different people. So as you can see, Yuri, he is a fighter and stuff like that, so he'll be on the front line fighting. By the way, I just realized he has the sword that we took from the wolf guy. And we also have our frost maiden, who is a wizard, as you can see right there, you know, right above confident and fresh. But she seems like she has a sword, so she can still kind of hold her own if we put her on the front line. But for the most part, we want to keep her on the back line just to give support, more support, while Yuri goes in the front line and kicks ass. And plus, she has magical abilities, obviously, because she's a wizard. Now, there are different sets of magical abilities that a character will have. It can either be something like to buff your units, you know, just like Yuri with his war, giving the units, you know, better leadership and better damage. You know, this chick, what she does, she'll actually debuff unit. So here, so Lore of Ice. So this will debuff an enemy unit that we selected by debuffing their speed and their charge speed. So it's actually probably good if they try to charge down towards us to use this on one of them, so it can lessen the blow on on these guys. Another spell that she has is basically purely offensive too, and this is a breath spell. Now, breath spell basically shoots like well, it's hard to explain, but just watch, because I'm definitely going to be doing it, because this is my favorite type of spell. Alright, we're going to go ahead and send our war sleds out there to get some damage fired off in the first place. We got our cavalry units chilling out over here too. Alright, because of the hill though, they're going to have to come in closer.
On the march!
Get back, boys. I don't want you going in too deep. So we're fighting Zinx, which is demons, and Zinx is all about like magic and shit like that. So
Ready for battle! Armored Cossars! Light warplane!
oh shit, here they come.
Cossars! Attack, comrade! Follow the bear! Our duty served! Cossars!
Alright, now we're gonna go ahead and get our Frost Maiden, and we're gonna go ahead and put a debuff spell actually right here. So nice to, and so if the enemy goes into this area, like this little effect here, then they're gonna be affected by that thing. We're gonna go ahead and send this unit out there because they're gonna get sniped. Got Incendiary in there, and then also, so now here's our breath ability. So basically, it'll send out a conal area of effect on them, and boom. And basically just damage the opposing side. So, alright, let's go ahead and get our cav unit to start firing on these guys. Oh man, these guys are sniping my war sleds. We need to pull them back further. And also, we're gonna go ahead and have our archers fire on these guys in the back. Oh, look at that. We got a new ability too. Wolf's Howl. So let's go ahead and use it on this. Nice. There you go. Alright, we'll go ahead and pull the war sleds back out here. There you go. Enemies are finally retreating. There we go. Now we're going to have these guys fire from the right. Yeah. So basically, it's like cavalry with guns, you know? So. Alright, we need to pull our guys back a bit. Good thing is that we haven't actually needed to use our shield, so next battle these guys are going to be top notch. Tip top shape. And buff everyone, and once again we're pretty much, oh shit. Hopefully these guys can attack them before they come through. We can make them break or something. Come on, boys. They're almost dead. They're almost dead. Come on. Woo! That was lucky. Made them break just before they get to our units. Alright. And now it is pretty much just trying to kill this last dude. Which again, he's a demon, so once their morale goes low, they'll start draining health instead of running away. It's a nice, very good victory. So we only lost 185 guys, so not the worst. Could have been, well, yeah, it could always be worse. So here we go.
There's no mercy for them. Beyond Dervingard.
All right.
We attack.
We're gonna go ahead and auto resolve since it's literally one dude. This will just waste a lot of time. So this is where you would want to auto resolve, just to get out of the way.
Yeah.
Nice. All right.
I will find you. God there.
Now we'll go ahead. See right here.
Into Tsinchian lands.
And I say this is actually where I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode, just so we can. Hang on, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Definitely lower the recruitment cost. And then also with our Lord, our heroes can also have their own skill tree and stuff like that. So normally I'll get whatever the first thing is here, and then I'll look around and see what I want here. So let's see. So frost blades. This will increase base weapon and armor piercing damage. So that's pretty good too, because you always want to try to get units that's going to give armor piercing damage, because when you go into Immortal Empires, you know, obviously you're going to have better units. Well, so is every other faction in Immortal Empires. They're also going to have better units. So, and better units usually have better armor and all that stuff. So you will want something that's going to pierce through that armor and all. What is Frost Shield? Armor and blast. What is Death Frost? This will cause damage, which would be pretty good. Let's see. Strong versus characters. So strong versus mainly like a single character, so I might just go ahead and do Frostblade some more, just because we already have an offensive skill. So alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and end our second ever PC gameplay. I'm so happy. And also well, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, and our second Warhammer Total War gameplay as well. So, oh man, so excited. This game is so awesome. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna say it every time, but I probably will. So, no promises. But hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys are okay with the new mic. Like I said, I'm getting a foam cover. It should be here by the next episode, so it's gonna block out some of the background noises, so you won't be hearing a bunch of, well, anything you shouldn't be able to hear anyways. But yeah, here's hoping anyways. But yeah, so it seems like next time we're gonna go ahead and take this reach right here, and then yeah, we got a mission right here too. So man, we have so much more of the story. This is like his own main campaign, you know, which is awesome. So like I said, this is where they put a lot of effort, and this is probably the best way to learn a Total War game, to be honest, is to come to Warhammer 3 and play this little campaign. So alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and end it there. So thank you guys so much for watching once again, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.